My name's Allayne Cassidy. I'm an administrative officer and I work in the Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth. I work with a team of social workers here in the department. Our unit is led by the Chief Social Worker. We have oversight of putting into place new models of service provision for children and young people who would be in vulnerable circumstances. We work on issues relating to child welfare and child protection, which can be quite difficult and hard sometimes, but it's really important that the right policies, laws and funding is put in place to support the people that need it most. We would look for funding to support unaccompanied minors that come to Ireland. So recently we've had a lot of unaccompanied children coming from the Ukraine because of the war. We would have children coming from lots of other countries as well. So we seek funding within government and also from the EU to help support the services that Tionscnamh provide, that's the Child and Family Agency, to help these children when they come to Ireland who can often be very vulnerable and have had difficult experiences. One area that we're trying to bring a focus to is the lived experience of traveller and robot children in care in order to better coordinate across the department and across government for this vulnerable group. Before I joined the public sector, I wasn't really aware of it. So I actually wanted to study English when I left school. Unfortunately, I didn't get the points for that. So I did an art portfolio course and then I actually studied film production. After that, I decided that wasn't really for me. I was working in retail for a while. It was actually my mom that saw an ad in the newspaper for public libraries, and that's kind of how I came to that job. After that, I moved into the civil service, because I had gone back to college to get a degree, which meant that I was eligible to apply for the administrative officer post. You can be working on really interesting policy work and, writing legislation and all this kind of stuff. So I decided to go for it. When I got the AO job, I was assigned to the Department of Transport. Over time, I had a lot of support from my managers, and I was able to fit right in and get to understand how things worked. After a while, I actually founded an LGBT staff network with some other people that worked in the department. I wanted to increase visibility for LGBT people in the workplace. It was through setting up the staff network and also going back to college again to study human rights and equality that I realised that I wanted to work in areas that were directly related to rights and equality issues, which is why I came to work here in the Department of Children, because we work on policies that are more obviously relevant to rights and equality issues. It can be about networking, professional networking. It can be about social networking, just getting to meet people across the department. But a fundamental principle is that it's about LGBT visibility. If I'm in an organisation and I want to start up a staff network and people at the top level support that, it sets a tone. If I walk into my workplace and I see a pride flag, I know that, it's okay to be myself here. So I feel welcome, I feel included, which is really important. You're not expected to stay late all the time if you have family commitments. If, like me, you just have too many hobbies. I know here in our offices in Mise Plaza, there is a lot of really good facilities. It's a very new, modern building. There is a gym. There's great bicycle parking. I cycle into work all the time. You feel there's a lot of good supports in terms of facilities, but then also in terms of opportunities. So if you're joining the public sector for the first time, there's lots of entry-level positions available. You don't need to have a degree to get in the door. But if you do join, there's lots of educational and training opportunities that might help you decide a path in terms of your progression. If you want to find out more about working in the public sector, I'd say go check out publicjobs.ie, because there's a lot of information and resources available. If you see something that you like, look into it more, maybe pick up that thread and see where it goes, because you never know where it's going to end up. In particular, there's the Schools Initiative microsite, which has a lot of specific, tailored information for students.